la fine équipe. Laisse-nous orgasme bien in fine équipe. Les bonnes de qualité, la dose et game spirit. Le week-end du mix-up, conseil, ne pas rester alité. Tu vas valider, les places seront vendues en quelques mois. En quête d'un VO foot dans la hype, ne cherche pas, non surtout ne cherche pas. Cette année, Master TWT, ranking CPT, TGB, SGB, 3GB. En bref, LYOLCPT. J'able le nombre de setups prévus, fini et BT. Launcher, jungle, OTG, crash counter, V-trigger, ton équipe décédée. En 300, on installe un nouveau majeur en Europe. Ton doigt solide comme un rock. On officie par amour du versus, hashtag la bagarre. Parle-en à tes potes. Seuls les sacoches ex n'auront pas leur slot. C'est qui les patrons et c'est qui le daron. Si t'hésites encore, viens chercher la réponse, elle est à Lyon. Tu connais le blason, on protège le plastron. C'est le mix-up bello, on s'est donné à fond. Compte sur nous pour harponner de l'inter jusqu'au dernier moment. On fait le taf proprement, la hype au-dessus de 9000 et comment. Les vrais bouges pour level up en tournoi toute l'année. C'est pas tout de grimper le ladder cuvisser sur ton canapé. T'as rien à perdre, mais tellement à gagner. 1000 mètres carrés dédiés à la bagarre, ça va castagner. Le mix-up c'est craqué, rejoins-nous, viens trinquer. C'est ici que les bails se passent, je ne cesse de le matraquer. Lion City Zoo, Lion City, aura du sel, du guac, du pif, une ambiance explosive. Yaroku de grisou, Yaroku de gris. En punition, max à base de dragon abrasif. On te donne rendez-vous, on te donne rendez-vous. Bien seul ou anti, même si t'es un sac, je précise. Comme on dit chez nous, comme on dit chez nous. Taper le visage, prends ton style, ton skill relève le défi.
Whoa, whoa. The video starts way too quickly. Hello guys, this is Easy Morn from Lyon, LaDOSE. LaDOSE in Lyon, la bagarre. I'm glad to have you here guys. Today's video will be about Nagoya Space Shuttle, you know, the very famous arcade from Nagoya. With big players like Superstar, Waniken, Mao, Maru, Tasaka Kami, Sawada Kami, that kind of players, you know. I think we'll probably see players like yes, very big Prince. It seems Prince is not playing Chun-Li these days. He plays a bit of Guile. We will also see Kyuju Dalsim. We see him almost every time on these videos. Also GIX, Ryu, we see today in the video. Opemai, of course, the very grand master of Claw. It's a big pleasure to see him playing again. Well, guys, so it seems we have a new introduction video on their YouTube videos. So, as far as I know, they don't upload their videos on YouTube by themselves. I think they broadcast it somewhere on Nico Nico or something like that. And then, you know, this guy, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo on YouTube. He collect all these videos and he put it on his channel. Very practical thing. But I also know Mao, he has his own channel, so well, it's also interesting to look at his channels. Maybe we'll look at one of the videos we can find of on Mao's channel after these Nagoya team battles. Okay, guys. So well, it's just today's video. Well, we will look at the team battles, but we will also talk about X Street Battle in France. We will talk about what's the name? The qualifiers from TOL, which will also occur in France. There will be two different events this summer to qualify to Canada Cup TOL3. So I hope we'll see maybe some European players. I heard maybe there could be some qualifier outside of France, inside Europe, but things are not set up for the moment. So, well, I don't know, guys. If you want to qualify, there will also be a French qualifier, two French qualifiers. If you want to take a chance to qualify to Canada Cup, just for your information, if you win the French qualifiers, you will get something like 400 euros to go to Canada Cup. So it's a big, well, it's a big help to travel, to help you travel to Canada, because um, basically the price to go to Canada from France, well, let's say Europe, it's something around 400 euros. Average low price, let's say. I guess the the average price, when you look, if, for example, if you want to go to Canada next month, it will be something like 500 euros. But if you take your time in advance to prepare your trip, I think you can easily find it around 400 euros. So, well, I think this is where really a good help to make people cross the Atlantic to go to TOL3. So, well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about well, what we will do at LaDOSE in Lyon. Yes, hello Bouskov. Oui, oui, il y aura des matchs. Yes, yes, there will be some match broadcasts in a few minutes. Well, just introducing today's video. Okay, so guys, let's go. This is the Nagoya Space Shuttle from what was the date? The 8th of December. So let's go back more than 1 month back. And let's go. It's just, well, this first video is something like 20 minutes. We will have 3 videos from Nagoya today. First one, so 21 minutes, second one 16 minutes, and the third one 14 minutes. Yeah, I'll go. Well, I will just shut my mouth just for a few seconds just to watch this all new video, the intro, because I have not watched it for the moment. I just heard it was all brand new from Mao, so well, let's just watch and enjoy.
こんばんは、真央です。はい、ただいま駒ヶ岳 2600m のところにおります。はい、ただいまよりここ登って、この格好で行きません。はい、なのでもうここからタイトルコールいっちゃいたいと思います。はい、スペースシャトル山口線スーパースイートファイターズ X 到達どうぞ。
Okay, so today's team. So Team Mao. Team Mao. Well, I will cheat. I will use my the description on YouTube. So the first guy is Sawada Kami. Then we have Kyuju Dalsim, Waniken, the very famous one, and Mao for Team Mao. And the second team P2 will be Jizu guy. I don't know this guy at all. Absolutely. Maru Rayu. So well, pretty used to see this guy also in the Nagoya's videos. We could see him last time also in a Osaka video. So it seems like the guy likes to travel. And then Tasaka Kami and the Superstar Boxer. Okay, Team Superstar. Okay. So let's go. So yeah, as you were saying, well, looking Hippo, I will be going anywhere also. Even if I don't qualify during the French tournaments, I will go to this Canada Cup. It's going to be legendary. Even way more than the 2 previous ones, who were already legendary in some way. Yeah, Guy is a bit popular, but maybe a bit more in Tokyo. There's not so much Guy player outside of Tokyo. Of course, the Tokyo guys, you know, Muteki, Kotaka Shoten, Kikai Gail. Maybe, I think the 3 most famous Guy players are from Tokyo. Yeah, these introductions are so great. It's pretty fun. It's like, I don't know if he plays some kind of ambassading role, you know, he plays the ambassador role. I don't know, you see on the video he was, you know, walking through museums, temples, some kind of famous places. That's fun. Yeah, Muteki is garbage. I don't know why he's playing Street Fighter 5. I hope he could come back to ST one day. He is a legendary player. I don't know why he never moved out from Japan. If Muteki came out of Japan, I think he would beat almost like everybody. I think he's one of the maybe 3 best players ever. He's Muteki. He's the invincible man. Zizou? Who's that Zizou? Ah, Zizou. Okay. I don't know, it's fun. Maybe it's a French player? Because Zizou, you know, it refers to Zinedine Zidane, the very famous football player. So, why Zizou? It's fun. It's fun. I don't know. Maybe there's a kind of Easter egg hidden. I'm afraid, Jack, you know, I think if Muteki was playing again, you know, if he just dropped that Street Fighter 5 game, I think in something like 1 month, he would be already stronger than ever. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, it's a hellish matchup. And well, Kyoto is a pretty consistent player. I think he will beat the Zizou very quickly. For the moment, the round is pretty obvious. It's for Kyoju. But well, that Zizou tries to come in. Only 10 seconds left, but he won't make it. It's absolutely impossible. Oh, with that throw, maybe he could have come back. Would have been fun. Well, that's very close. I think that Dalsim player, he may have shit his pants on the last seconds when he was seeing the guy advancing on him. Okay, so well, the very famous matchup, you know, with the down medium punch. Or is it just standing medium punch? I'm not sure. It's just standing medium punch. It's not down medium punch. Down forward? I'm not sure. I don't play Dalsim at all. I think it's the most unknown character for me in all Street Fighter franchise. I absolutely don't like to play this character. It feels so awkward. Yeah. The recover is so... It's a hellish recover. It's like when he ends the move, he can block instantly. It's nonsense. Only a few frames of recover, something like 2 frames maybe. Okay, so Kyojo is, if you look at him, is very efficient at building meter. You see, only 30 seconds and he was already ready on Super. So it's very important in Street Fighter 2 to build meter efficiently and very quickly. This guy makes it great. So, well, Maru. I don't know why he called it Mal. It's awkward. Okay, so he tries to zone the Ryu, but it seems a bit difficult on this round. When you play a Ryu, you just have to find 1 or 2 jump in, maybe 1 or 2 random DP on a big distance, and then you can come very close from the Dalsim, and then you become a big problem for him. But for all the time you stay out of his range, out of your range, well, your match is just doomed, you know. You're just losing HP after HP, and well, the matchup is closing up on you. Okay, Tasaka Kami now. Oh, I see, Jack, I see. Well, Cam is very efficient. Already a round gone out. So basically, the Kami has to come on a very short range. Yes, just to go like this, just to go for the perfect 4-hit combos, and it kills. Perfect. Very good game from Tasaka. So yeah, as I was saying, she just have to find 1 knockdown and then go for mix-ups. It was pretty well displayed on the very second round. And now a Honda matchup. Absolutely don't know this matchup. Yeah, good throw. And now going for cross-up, not cross-up. It feels like, I guess the Honda player can just, you know, destroy through, you know, waking up. Wakes up. Yeah, the Tasaka player, Tasaka is on the videos from Nagoya since like the beginning, so maybe he's not the strongest player from Nagoya, but well, you know, he's an old player, so you have to respect old players. They always play. They can kill you anytime anyway. One mistake from yourself and you can lose. We played, well, they have two Kami players in Nagoya, and we played them last year during the Kakerugo trip, and they were pretty impressive. We don't know so much the Kami matchup in France. We have, of course, we have Max 31, but Max 31 he only shows up at the main events, you know, something like X-Mania and XSB. So you cannot play Kami very often offline.
そこで必殺ら連打してる普通投げだよねあそこはシャガ中でもいいかなと思って次の連携考えたんですよ
No, I haven't seen Nagoya videos since 1991, but I look at Nagoya's videos since they are available, you know, on the Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo channel, which is like, you know, it's the base. That channel is the base. Before this, you know, before this Super Turbo channel exists, it was like almost impossible to find videos of Super Street Fighter 2 easily on internet. You only have, you know, the at the beginning of YouTube you had what's the name? The first, you know, X-Mania Japan videos, but even that it was pretty difficult to find, I guess. Because, you know, it was on DVD that the Mikado Game Center used to sell, so in some way you were not allowed to put it on YouTube because someone was making money with these videos. So, well, things evolved now, but it was a bit difficult, I guess, to find some very high level videos on YouTube in the past. But Jack, are you saying on YouTube there are videos from 1991 from Nagoya? That would be amazing if it's true. Some kind of World Warriors video? Okay, so Superstar now, well, is at match point. Yeah, no downward. Blocking down. It's a big mistake. Well, he has to when you play Honda against a boxer, you have to find a way to come close, and it's very, very difficult because the boxer has so many tools to block you, to push you out of his range, you know, of your range. So it's very difficult to come close. Mao jumping randomly, come on. It's something I try to understand from Mao way of playing. It seems like he's always jumping in the back of the opponent, looking for a throw, but I don't know if he makes it, you know, on some kind of very perfect distance that you think is going to make a jump short kick, something like that, and then it just do nothing and it throw you when it comes to the ground. It's something very difficult I cannot achieve for the moment. I hope I'll make it someday. Well, Mao is very impressive anyway. Many people say the boxer matchup, you know, Claw versus boxer is like, you know, the only negative matchup for Claw. But I don't feel so. And when I look at Mao playing, when I look at all guys from Tokyo playing versus various boxers, it doesn't feel so hard to beat boxer players. And for myself, even when I play with Old Yasin beats me, but I feel I could beat him pretty easily if I focused a bit more. It's not so difficult for boxer, you know. So, well, this is a second attempt. So it seems did they just switch side? Yeah, because Zizui was on P2 on the first round, and Sawada was P1, so well, they just switch side, and they go for the revenge now. So as far as I remember, Sawada lost before and he loses again. Hi guys, welcome everybody on the stream. Well, there's a bit of people. Come on, that's fun. It's crazy. Hello Gamers. Salut Neoboss. Salut Nia. Hello Nia. Oh, Nia from Japan? No, can't be Nia from Japan. Guys, if you have any question, you know, about X Street Battle number 2, you know, X Street Battle 2018, about TOL qualifiers in France, anything, don't hesitate to ask. There's no problem. I'm here for that also. Not only broadcasting some ST. Okay, so they go again. The Dalsim versus Gael. So previously the Dalsim absolutely wrecked Gael player, just, you know, abusing of the matchup. And he's on the way again with perfect anti-air and a fireball. Ah, salut Bazooka. Putain, mais Bazooka, ça me fait plaisir. À chaque fois que j'allume Twitch, il y a Bazooka. C'est super stylé, ça fait super plaisir, mec. J'espère que tu fumes ton gros cigare à côté de la borne et que la vie est belle. Passe bien le bonjour à tous les copains du Nord. So this stream is something like 99% English, but I'm sorry, I cannot just say hello in English to my French friends. It will be nonsense. Okay, so the matchup just going perfect. You know, you see the Dalsim using the anti-air with the back. Something. It's like back jab, I think, or back fierce. Strong, back strong, I think. Very strong tool, you know, to anti-air. It's like only, you know, your hand, it's like just a red box. There's no blue inside. It's perfect, you cannot go through. It might be one of the very best anti-air in the game, because it comes out very quick and it's very large. A perfect zoning from Kyoju with the I think it's medium kick. Salam X Gamer. Je connais pas beaucoup de mots arabes, hein, je suis désolé, hein, je j'ai pas du tout une grande culture arabe. Tout vous dire, j'ai appris la semaine dernière que Shukran ça voulait dire merci. Non mais c'est pour vous dire, c'est pour vous dire. Mais je travaille le truc, hein, je travaille le truc. Je lâche rien, j'adore les langues étrangères. Et l'arabe, le russe et le chinois, ça fait partie de mes langues que j'aimerais bien étudier un jour aussi. Et le temps, bah, ça se trouve pas sous une pierre. Ah bah c'est gentil, merci Bazook. Ah là, ce zoning. The Dalsim player is on a very perfect distance, you know, just to poke, just to slide, just to use the super on chip or anything. It's a very good distance. Kyoto is pretty strong today. It's a big pleasure to watch him on his best level. Je me demande si le français est la première langue étrangère, tout pays d'Afrique confondu. Je sais pas qu'est-ce qui domine dans les langues étrangères entre l'anglais et le français. Je pense que c'est le français parce qu'entre les colonisations belges et françaises, ça fait quand même du monde. What? X-Gamers, are you saying Tasaka Kami is better than Takeshi? Do you think so? Really? Amazing. I wouldn't think so, but well, as we saw on the previous game, just before you arrived, the Tasaka Kami played very well. Well, he's in bit of trouble. Oh, double hit! Yeah, it's a draw. It's a draw. Well, of course, Tasaka is very strong, but I wouldn't say he's stronger than Takeshi. You know, the legend. Well, it's always difficult, you know, to put your legend down of the podium, you know, and put somebody else on his own step. So maybe it could be true. Maybe you could be right, but I don't know. It's difficult to compare. Maybe you're right. I don't know. We should invite both. We should invite to XSB Tasaka and Takeshi and make some kind of kumite between the two guys and see how much people they beat together.
ここでパセリ食ってる効果が近い。
W, the French player from Dalsim, French player, is now in Japan. He must have landed, I guess so. Must have landed, yeah. He's going to Evo Japan, representing France at Vampire Savior. He will also play some Street Fighter 5, you know, esports games. I didn't say Vampire is esport. Well, it's match point now for the Mao team. I absolutely have no idea about the matchup between Dalsim and Boxer. I would say Boxer has a bit of advantage because, you know, multi-hit throw and the super, of course. So it's difficult against a player like Superstar, you know, to just drop a fireball and then just watch. Just, you know, if you send a fireball to the Superstar with his super, it's like 99% chance that he will go super through it. It's like suicide. Okay, one he can. If he comes close, I think he can make it. If he find a knockdown, then he can just go for Ochunage's. I wouldn't think so, but well, you're a boxer expert. I respect your experience. What was that mix-up? Jumping around? It was interesting. Headbutt, yeah, of course. He was looking for the instant overhead medium kick. Yeah, perfect. Just like the game before, you know. The Honda has to go through, so there is always a point that it drops the down guard, and then you just have to land dash low. A medium kick, medium punch, flying, perfect from Mao. That's the very classic tool, you know, to put pressure on him, on the boxer. So Mao is always trying to go in the air, and luckily he finally managed to go in the air, and there is no reversal headbutt from Superstar. Okay, that seems a pretty fair matchup, indeed. Just depending of the super, like many matchup of boxer. You see, always jumping just in the back and going for the throw when he touched the ground after whiffing. A final round between the two players. Okay, let's go for the Barcelona. It was a bit late on Barcelona. You saw it was very high in the air after the first one. It was absolutely not good for him. When you play Claw and go for the Barcelona, you have to open your hands when you are almost at the edge of touching the ground, you see. It depends on the matchup, but something like 9 matchup out of 10, this is the way you have to land your Barcelonas. And never be too close, you see what I mean? When the Claw open the hands, he has to be far from one side or another, but never. I think, well, it's tricky because even yourself, you don't know if you go left or right when you touch the opponent. It's better to choose your side in a safe position and trying to feel how the opponent is about to put the guard, left or right. So, because if the opponent blocks your Barcelona left or right, then if you are too close, you can get, you know, SPD, Ochonage, or any kind of throw actually if you are very close. So it's very dangerous to go very close from the opponent and very high. If you touch very close, well, you have to avoid some kind of reversal, first one, and second one, if you touch too high, then you will take some time to go down to recover from the Barcelona, and at this very moment you get thrown. So it's not. I think it's not a good option to do Barcelona very close from. Always pick a side and go far left or right. Pick it, try to feel it, and it's more safe. You don't have to play aggressively with Chloe. You have to play safe because Chloe is a very safe character. Or a Z, I think it means losers. I don't know why, but they write down or a Z or a Z, and always on the loser side. So I guess it's just about losers. Hello Psycho, how are you doing? Hello Toronto. So first video we were in the 8th of December. So let's just skip a few weeks and let's go simply to 2018 with video from the 12th of January. Let's just update the link. Just give me a second. And there we go. So I will just shut my mouth again. So for the people who haven't seen the introduction from the new introduction from Nagoya Space Shuttle videos, I'll just shut my mouth and I'll let you enjoy the introduction. Ah, come on, advertisement. Fuck you, advertisement. I cannot add ad block, you know, on on this. Okay, so let's go back somewhere here. Maybe.
明けましておめでとうございます。マオです。本年もよろしくお願いいたします。はい、残り少なくなってきました。スパ 2X 東大生もよろしくお願いいたします。はい、ということで、やっぱりスト2プレイヤーですよね。はい、年越しも、はい、結局スト2で過ごしてしまいました。やっぱりね、まあ、バカなんでしょうね。はい、そんな私の、はい、今年の運勢は中途半端な末吉でございます。はい。そんな中でも私、ね、中途半端な末吉ですけども頑張って、盛り上げていきますので皆さん応援よろしくお願いいたします。はい、それでは行ってみましょう。スペースシャトル山口店スーパーストリートファイター2東大戦どうぞ。
Okay, so let's just freeze the picture for a few seconds. Maybe. Okay, so first picture. So Mao is on the left. You know him. You have seen him in USA, and then absolutely no IDs, no idea of the guys there. Absolutely none. So this is the team P1, the team now. There's JIX. There is Waniken. I think Waniken is the tall guy. He's the tall guy. Waniken. I have no idea. I absolutely don't remember that. When I go to Nagoya, it's like I feel sorry, but I don't have time to talk with everybody and you know the let's say the head guys from the Nagoya, they jump at me and we don't stop talking. Prince, okay, so Prince, so Waniken was the tall guy. Okay, I think I had a few talks with Wanike. JIX, okay. Okay, I read the comments. I read the comments. Thank you, Wax Gamers. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is Team P1. Thank you, X Gamers, for the help. You must go to Japan, X Gamers. You must go once in the future. And so the first guy on the left is Superstar Boxer, I think. Oh. Guy on the right. I think I know the guy on the right, but I can't. I saw this guy. Could it be Sawada? I'm not sure. Maybe it's Sawada. Right. I ain't sure. But X-Gamer, you will tell us. I'm counting on you, man. I'm counting on you. Superstar. Okay, Koike is on the right. Okay. So Koike is the Guile player, if I'm not wrong. Yes, Koike is Guile. He's Honda player. So, and there is Nori in this video. Yeah, that must be this guy. Okay, so let's go. Second video, second team battle. Let's go, guys. Oh, come on, what have I done? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not great at broadcasting still. So many broadcasts, I'm still not so good at. Okay, so just adjusting the video. I don't touch the keyboard a lot anymore. So JAX versus Nori. So a very classic matchup. Ryu versus Honda. I don't think the matchup has evolved so much since World Warrior. It's almost like the same. Only if the Honda player comes very close from the opponent. Basically, I think it's the same since World War. So, what can I tell you guys about X Street Battle? X Street Battle number 2, the 2018 edition. So we still have no foreigners to announce because actually we don't have locked a list. We still haven't locked the list. We have a few names from Tokyo. We have IDs from Tokyo, Nagoya, and Osaka mainly. But maybe we could also try to find some guys, from other game centers. Vast country, the Japanese. So, well, the list is not decided yet, so of course we hope we will be able to bring some people like Shinoni, Shinoni in 2017. This guy just came in Lyon from his own, I want to go to this tournament. I want to visit France, I want to visit Lyon, and I want to go to this French tournament. And it made it. So I hope we will be able to pull in somebody like this. For example, it seems that TMF, Fight Kid Offline Festival in Spain, and but it seems, well, TMF is going on, is invited by the organization, but he's coming with some other guys from Japan, and well, they're not specially Super Turbo players. They play Super Turbo, Japanese arcade players, so they play Super Turbo. But they also play Garaga, that kind of shoot them up, and some other puzzle games. So, well, they're not here for Super Turbo in Spain, but well, it will still be fun to meet Japanese people outside their country or Fighting Game Festival. So that's cool. I hope we'll make it again. Koemon, Kawasim, and Superstar. Well, that's very classic. Well, you had Koemon in Canada this year in 2017. We would have liked so much to invite Koemon also in 2017, but well, when we made the list, we picked some names, and we just went one by one, asking, do you want to come? Can you come? Will you come? And well, we just took time to build the list, and there came a point where we had our 3 players, so we couldn't go further in the list. Of course, well, Koemon, Kawasim, and Superstar, they are very great players. It would be amazing to have them at XSB. Okay, Waniken going versus Koike. Everything I can tell for now about X Street Battle is the date. Well, so it's the 13 and the 15? 13 and the 14? I don't go. Just give me a moment. I can give you the dates for X Street Battle 2. January, February, Yeah, the 13 and the 14 of October 2018 in Lyon in France. XSB number 2.
まあでも外部でも一回密着でこけてしまうと全然殺されるんで、はい、そうですよね。一発を見せ
Oh, you say it's Kyoto?
立ち回らなきゃいけないと。そうそうそうそう。
Are you sure? It's
プ
Kyoto?
レッシャーがかかってるんでね。それが本日のリーダーにプレッシャーがかかっていると。
Because the katakana says Koike.
でもかなりもう余裕で止めないこれね。
Sure.
残量がない。
Okay. And so, well, for the extra belt, so I can give you the dates of the 13 and 14 of October. I can also tell you that we will have more cabinets than this year. This year we wanted to have something like 22 spots of playing, you know, so something like 11 setup to play, 11 versus setup. This year, counting just the actual cabinets we have in Lyon and the Super Again we have, not counting on what we can have from abroad, from outside of Lyon and coming to Lyon for a tournament, we have 7, 8, 9, 10. We already have the 11. We already have the 11 setup we needed this year, but we have them now inside Lyon. So if we manage to bring back what we have from outside of Lyon this year, we will go further than what we wanted to have in 2017. So some players were reclaiming even more cabinets this year, and we gladly can tell we will have even more than what we had this year. So it's really some kind of good victory. Hello, House Loop. Yeah, sightseeing in France is already pretty interesting, you know. There are so many different places inside France. You can go through Roman Empire ruins. You can go to castle from the Middle Age. You can go to a bit more modern castles from the how do they call it in English? I don't know. Renaissance, you know, it's the period, you know, of the when the Middle Age ended before going to the actual modern ages. Yeah, Psycho, if you'd come to France, that would be amazing. Just let me know. You have the dates for XSB. If you want to come in, just let me know so I can spare a slot for you. Because I guess the XSB tickets will go once again very quickly. I think last year we sold out all the tickets for the French players in something like less than a month. So that's once again. Oh, this is something interesting I can tell you guys about XSB. So this year, XSB, the 2017 edition, the first one. So we sold the tickets online, and if somebody came back to us after buying his ticket telling I cannot come to X Street Battle this year, we said okay, let's refund you your money, and then we will sell another ticket on the platform. This year we don't want to do this because it's a lot of work, you know, to follow it, to be sure that you are not selling a place that doesn't exist, that kind of stuff, and it's a bit stressful, and we have more and more events to do this year in Lyon at LaDOSE, and so it's something we don't want to manage again. So I want to warn the people that if you buy your ticket, if you cannot come after buying your ticket, you have to manage yourself to sell your ticket online. We will allow it. We won't have problem about it. Even if someone wants to buy tickets and then sell them even more expensive, it's his business. I don't care about it. But well, this is just the principle. We don't want to deal with it because it's too much of work, and especially we had a lot of cancellation the week before the XSB, something like 10 cancellation, because the people at the very last minute they know that they cannot come, and we didn't agree on refunding these people on the very last minute because it would have been a big drop in our business model, in our budget. So it will be something very clear this year for 2018. If somebody buys tickets, he has to manage his own way to get some kind of refund and sell the ticket to somebody else to go to XSB. So well, it's something pretty official also. Okay, the very famous Kamis from Nagoya battling once again. I would say Tasaka indeed is winning more games than Sawada in this mirror matchup. Tournament's pretty close. Well, Tasaka is now being on the lead, but going for a midi, thinking the opponent will miss a DP or a super, and he didn't miss. He didn't miss Sawada, and he now has the lead at points, but he's being pressed a lot by Tasaka. Very good safe jump, and going for a throw after this fake cross up, you don't know. Maybe they hit in front, and then she lands on the back. It's a bit awkward. Okay, Nageru, A. Okay, nice block from Sawada. From Tasaka, sorry. And the pressure once again. Mix up, yeah, nice throw. After delaying the cross up. After the cross up. Aiza Haulu. Come on, 125 Canadian dollars to go from New York to Paris? Well, you have to find a ticket to go to New York now. Okay, nice throw once again from Tasaka. Just going, from the very short range and going for a down punch, medium punch. Cancel to Hooligan. It's very classic. It's a tool that every Kami player has to manage to master. X Street Battle. There is a 3 days event. The first day is not a day; it's just a night from 8 p.m. to midnight. So this is just some kind of free play, people just come, there's many cabs and people go on free play. The Saturday event is a single elimination. Okay, it's almost some kind of a Togeki. And it's also happening from 8 p.m. to midnight. So this is a single elimination tournament. It's some kind of fun tournament. And on Sunday you have the very main event, which is double elimination team tournament. So team of 3 players for a double elimination. Okay, very last game, Mao versus Superstar, very classic. So Mao used to win it on the previous game we saw. So perfect Barcelona. Takes a bit of risk going forward sometimes, but you have to take a few risks in this. Oh, perfect timing. I guess the boxer tried to anti-air the Barcelona because he was a bit late. Mao was a bit late on this very last one, and I think Superstar tried to anti-air, but Mao dived back in the back of Boxer, so he could avoid the startup of the anti-air, and he just found a throw. Perfect avoiding. The very classic. This is some kind of... I think it's almost the only way for Boxer to win pretty efficiently this matchup. When Boxer goes forward this way, he goes on you and he goes for the throw loops. I think it's like almost 10-0 for Boxer. There are so many options for him to keep the pressure running on the claw. Oh, come on, there's no guard. No anti-air guard from Boxer, from Superstar, but he managed to win. Congratulations, Team Superstar. And it's already the end of this video. Oh yeah, Kusumoto seems very excited this day. I'm following his tweets on Twitter, and I cannot translate efficiently with the Twitter tool. I have to pick all what he's saying, put it on Google translations, and it pulls out something a little bit more clear to understand. And it seems he was very hyped by the Kotaka Shoten versus Aniken challenge, and it seems he want to avenge again. Okay, third and last video already, because it's almost midnight in France, and I need to sleep before going to work back tomorrow. Okay, last video. So I should begin. Introduction. Let's go.
滋賀県でね、一回潰れてリニューアルしたところで、有名ですけれども、はい、まさかね、こんなところに来るとは思っていませんでした。こんなところがあるとは思っていませんでした。かわいいはい、ちょっと待って、大丈夫ですか。はい、はい、ちょっともう行っちゃおうか。はい。はい、ちょっとごめん、もうタイトルコールいっちゃいます。はい。はい、東西線、どうぞ。
Okay, back live. I was still making fancy things for seeing his videos. I don't know how old he is. Must be something like 30, 40, maybe 40 already. Salut Combo Fate. Hello Combo Fate. Combo Fate from Lyon. Lion guys are here. That's great, guys. Thank you. So, last video already. So the players from this very last video. So we have Team P1, GIX, Ryu. We saw him on every video tonight. That's cool. This guy is already here. It's a good way of practicing and becoming stronger. Beya Olken. We saw this guy a few times also in our videos here. Cara Blanca, also the superstar boxer, and Mao. Ooh, in one single team you have Mao and the superstar. Well, when you look at the second team, it's pretty well. You can understand why. Because on the second team you have Nori Honda, Wanike, Sawada, Tasaka, and Opemai. So yeah, indeed. Wanike, Tasaka, and Opemai. It's a very difficult team to fight. So well, okay. It seems it's balanced. I think it's balanced once again. Okay, let's go over last video. So this one is something like 15 minutes also. Yeah, 15 minutes video. Will be quick. Will be quick to go through. So Mao, if you can hear the voice speaking, this is Mao. Oh, come on, no anti-air on this empty jump. Yeah. The cigarette smoke is everywhere there. It's unbearable. And Bazooka, the hour, I think it starts at 7. Hello Binary, welcome back in this streaming. Welcome everybody. So this stream is 100% English speaking, so sorry guys from France if I'm not speaking French. Oh, 01 is here. Oh no, are you talking about binary, right?
出さないと。
どんどんずかずか歩いてくるんですよ、
はい。
Okay.
本題にしてみたらね。
Okay, so Nori is now on the stage
ね、はい、来たよ、これ。
versus
はい、はい、で、
GIX.
よっとから、外。で、次どうしますかと、サイド。もうなんかすごいね、サド出したね、今ね。
Yeah, don't try to throw me. Leave me alone. Leave me in the corner. I feel confident, and I just go for the sweep against your Ryu.
結構ギリギリでしたけど、今。
It requires good reactions, you know, to when you see a Ryu walking to you.
もう3回ね、まあまあまあ。まあちゃんとした追い打ちをしてましたけれども。まあまあ、昇竜で暴れるだけでも怖いけどね。
Come on, don't say I'm talking French English. I hope my English is better than that.
さあ、内田。
I think it's not even English. I think it's more American than English. Come on, no Doskoi. Nori should go for the light punch Doskoi, but it doesn't do any anti-air.
が空いてたぞ。
He must focus on it.
さあ、そして。
Okay, another Honda for JAX.
さんの、
Way stronger this time.
これはさすがに本職だから買ってほしい。
And thank you, Combo Fight, for the Vampire Savior convert. Zaga told me it works fine.
先輩の威厳を見せていただきたいところですね。うん。勝利怖いね。
So LaDOSE group now has their own Vampire Savior. They don't have to ask for a member of LaDOSE to bring one. So it's more practical, you know. Because you know when we make our tournament at Game Spirit, very often we bring our own games. So it's not like we don't like to bring it. It's like, you know, it's always a risk because you don't know what happened during transportation from your house to the game center. So it's more practical. You just take the game that is already inside a cab. Come on, JX, you can make it. Yeah, nice overhead. Perfect. The overhead is always the best tool to end the game. On jabs, just break this you know, the random Doskoi. With Ryu, you have plenty of time, you know, to just do Shoryuken. You have time on such distance. Shoryuken or just, you know, jabs. I think jabs can break the... I'm not sure, but on maximum range, I'm pretty sure the jabs, standing jabs can break the headbutts. Let me know if I'm wrong. Anti-air once again. Come on. Stop smoking your cigarette. Go for anti-airs. Nice chips from Waniken. Wanike. Yes, he is a good Honda player, Wanike. Very good. He's not the best, but you know, I think he's on the same level like the... what kind of Tokyo player of Honda do we know? I forgot this pink guy. Pink Honda. Who is that? Hey and Games. That kind of level.
なかなか最近の若者の言葉なんでしょうか、これ。いやいや、バブルの頃ね。バブルの頃ね。はい。そういう頃。業界用語ってやつですね。マジ知らねえし、本当に。勝利権の違う。
Sweep this guy. You miss all your punish on the Shoryuken. Well, Beya is on a very big lead now. It's almost impossible to come back. Yes, of course. Hadouken on such a distance. It's a perfect tool. Yeah, that's true. Wanike is almost everywhere. You can see him sometime on the Tokyo's video. Saka videos. I should broadcast some videos also from Hamamatsu. There's that Piku guy. Piku is a claw player. You can see him on Twitter. He's a green claw. He plays pretty good. He beat us at Kakerugo. It was very interesting to play this guy. And I know he has a YouTube channel. I must find a bit of his videos. I think the only problem is the quality of the video he displays are not so good. So it's a bit complicated, you know, to rebroadcast somebody that is already on a bad quality. But I will try to look if a few videos are in good shape. Okay, Carablanca. Absolutely have no idea of the matchup. Blanca versus Cammy. Absolutely no idea. I'd say the normals of Cammy are pretty strong. I think she can jump on... What? Oh, he managed to stop it, but it was a double hit, so, well, it was not absolutely what he wanted, but it was interesting to see him, you know, double tapping jabs, crouch jabs. Yeah, nice anti-air. Hey, oh, that was an interesting phase to do. Interesting game plan. Cammy, she has so many awkward normals, so she can go for some kind of unblockable setups. And indeed, the jumping medium punch is perfect. The jumping medium punch, you know, she's punching very down forward, so it breaks almost everything that's... Oh, nice forehead! Oh no, come on, you must kill on it. Yeah, don't regret it. Perfect. Yeah, you can break almost every normal of Blanca. Maybe not, you know, when it takes his claw out upward, but it's a bit long to come out. So if you go for some kind of safe jump, very high and very close, I think you beat it pretty easily on wake up. Yeah, Sawada is solid, but well, this is now Superstar he is facing. Salut Gwenrock, hello Gwenrock. It's almost 99% French, 99% English speaking. Sorry, Gwen. So for information, guys, here on this streaming, Gwen will be broadcasting some kind of review of X Street Battle 2017 this Saturday on some kind of YouTube or maybe Twitch channel. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me where it will be displayed, so we can know. Oh, come on, no anti-air on it. Reversal, no punish. Yeah, the punish with the super. Best punish Superstar can make on this random DP. Ah yes, Green Hill Memories. Okay, Green Hill Memories. So it's a Facebook page, right? Yeah, put the boxer in the corner. That's perfect. Now go for the mix-up. Yeah, perfect evade. You cannot go back to him. Super, it goes way too quick. Far away. Oh, nice anti-air from Superstar. He was maybe looking for a throw, but it's a headbutt that makes it. Oh! That was very fun. Did you see the OpenMI going through boxer on wake up? Actually, this could have been a cross, some kind of cross down, because when Claw is rolling, you know, on the very last hit, so the red box, it also covers his the back of his head, so you can go for some very fancy combo with it. Very fancy setup. Yeah, nice air to air with boxer. OpenMI just jumping from a wall to another, and now he has lost the charge, so Superstar used this as an advantage because he knows he doesn't have super, he doesn't have anti-air. Oh yeah, just like Mao, you see OpenMI is jumping on the back of the opponent in some kind of nonsense, and if the opponent is used to it, he will know it and he will feel it, and so he will react quicker than the Claw player. Have a throw. Hey, oh, come on, go for the 2-hit, down medium kick, down medium punch. Yeah, the super perfect timing from Superstar. Okay, so Opema is a bit lucky. He doesn't have the claw anymore. He's not on the lead on health point. Headbutt, come on. It doesn't kill? Yeah, the headbutt right now. Perfect game from Superstar. Opema could have survived just a little bit more if he had, you know, flip kick on the back. Would have been difficult anyway. And the team Love Losers and last exhibition game, Mao versus Superstar. Hey. So actually, if you look back on the two previous tournaments we saw, Mao and Superstar are 2-1, so 2 points for Mao and 1 point for Superstar. Let's see if Superstar can close the gap between these. Yeah, nice throw. He goes now for the mix-up with the Barcelona. It's very dangerous from what he's doing. And yeah, good headbutt now. He was looking for another forward hit. Yeah, the super. It's a bit of lucky, but well. Superstar was a little bit late on reacting with the back jump, you know, backward jump, medium kick or medium, I don't remember. And you see, that's what I was saying. The Mao, the claw, he has hit the boxer player way too close and way too high. Let's just go back for a few seconds. Let me show you again. So this is the last round. On. I'm not good at it. So there, on this round you will see Mao. Yes, you see, it touches just a little bit too close. Hit too high and too close, and then it's a throw. It's something, it's obvious. Every character can make it. It will not be a multi-hit, but it will just be a throw. Even if the claw escapes the throw, it will still take a bit of damage, but you will get safe. You will get a distance with the claw, and it will avoid a little bit of damage and pressure. So it's very important that every people who is facing a claw player is ready to react to that kind of situation. It's very, very important. And this is the ending video from Nagoya Space Shuttle. In this very video, you can see a bit of us at Kakarugo tripping. I think so. Maybe it has changed, I don't know. But this is Mao at Evo 2014. Oh no, not a single picture of us. Well, things change. Things have to go on. Well, guys, this is the end of this video. What happened if I click here? Oh, device is not available. Come on, let's put another one. It's not a camera. Oh, this is me. Yes, perfect. Okay, so you can see me. You see me big. Hello everybody. Hello Navarini. This is the end of the video. Too bad for you. So guys, well, this is the LaDOSE TV. I hope you enjoyed the video once again. So I had to make some kind of break during December about broadcasting. So I tried to go back in. We have so many things to do at LaDOSE, you know, during a full year. So it's always good to to make just a step backward from 1 month to at the end of the year between December and January. So things are starting again at LaDOSE. So we have our first ranking of the year this week, this Sunday, yes. First ranking of 2018 in Lyon. So Super Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3, Vampire Savior, Street Fighter 5. That will be the very famous Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Dragon Ball Fighter Z, sorry. Tekken 7, Street Fighter 5, Guilty Gear Xrd, Revelator 2. All these games, and also for the very first time, like a virgin, there will be Last Blade 2 in ranking on versus setup, so it will be very, very cool to play on this very, very, very cool game. It's like a legendary game. So some people like Mitsu. Mitsu is a very strong player at LaDOSE. He plays almost every fighting game, and every game he plays he's strong. He's a dangerous player on every game. And it seems he has already trained a bit on the Last Blade 2, so he might be already the winner of these rankings. But well, it'd be interesting to play with this guy because, you know, how to say, he share his experience on the game very quickly to everybody. So he's some kind of, you know, he boosts us up. You know, when you play with this guy, you become stronger. It's a fact. And he is going a bit more interested in Super Turbo after XSB. He was on fire because he said, "Come on, I should have made this tournament. It seems to be so fun. There are so many people in game spirit. So in 2018, I want to do this tournament." And there are many people who didn't, you know, in LaDOSE, we play many games. There are people playing Street Fighter 5, some people playing Tekken, people are playing Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 4, every games, you know. And there was a lot of staff from LaDOSE at XSB, and it was the first time they saw a Super Street Fighter 2 tournament. And they say, wow, so many people from so far away, people from Sweden, people from Morocco, people from, not Morocco, where are you from, X Gamers again? Sorry, I fucked up again. This information in my mind. Morocco, right? And people from people from Japan, people from Germany, people from England, people from Ireland, people from Italy, from Spain, and all these guys in one single room and playing Super Turbo, like, you know, it's a game from 1994. And Morocco, yeah, sorry, X Gamer, sorry again. and there was such big level at X Street Battle, and the LaDOSE staff, they wanted to do a Street Fighter 2 Turbo tournament in Lyon in Game Spirit because they knew that it was a thing to do, and now they are even more excited than ever about Super Street Fighter 2. So we really hope ST will be even stronger inside LaDOSE, so we can make even more Super Street Fighter 2 events at LaDOSE. So well, guys, enjoy 2018. Best wishes for everybody, and let's play ST in 2018, and let's meet anywhere in Japan, in Toronto, in Lyon, in anywhere in Spain, in everywhere you are, guys. And see you very soon, here or anywhere. See you guys. My hand is here.